Said I could go to the CP village with this during the day. I should give more. I don't look at the time, bunch of shoots and mission opened already. What are you doing here? Oh, my work ended just now and I was passing by. I saw the lights were on, despite the hour. You have gone home already? He looked a bit tired recently. I'm worried he might fall home. I'm glad to see him working so hard again like this. Once gave up cooking because of a certain accident. I wonder what it was about. It's nothing that secretive. I simply avoided mentioning it with him present just in case it's still so short. I'm thirsty. Can you first give me a glass of beer? That was good. Okay. That thing's so refreshing. A glass of beer. Especially nice to have a view of the sea at night like this as a drink. And why he quit cooking for a while. It was about 12 years ago. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Five-star hotel with both traditional and a long history. Yes, but at the time the quality of the food and service had been newly improved. Troublesome left a reservation. Troublesome comes through. Do you know the actress Louise Crawford? She made a reservation at her hotel. It's one of her most famous works. The 42nd floor was extremely impressive. While there are nostalgia user services, we had very high standards of service provided. History and tradition on our side. I don't think there will be any issues if she comes. So there it is. Nobody can beat the level of services and staff at this hotel. Won many prizes as well. Just one thing, you haven't heard the rumors about her, have you? Take a look at this. She's famous not only as a chef, but a gourmet. That's a blurb she published in a travel magazine recently. Be a description of her travels, but it's just her bashing on the hotel she stayed at. Glory hotels are the best, and yet she wrote such a scathing review. Bringing out the bad does make a person look more professional. Mostly like this. What do you suggest we do, Yoshi? You refuse the register, if only for the hotel's reputation's sake. Need to think of ways to satisfy her. I suppose you're right. Do you have any ideas, Yoshi? Our long history and tradition, as well as our high quality service. The way we can satisfy her will involve making good use of these things. Reserve is sweet. Yes, it's sweet. We'll need clean rooms and services that match her taste. We'll treat her as a VIP. Look into the drinks and amenities she prefers and place them as I also check on the state of the rooms. Such a tricky customer except you and your long experience with many VIPs. You can offer her the buffet or the breakfast, but it will also need to ready a dinner course. It's pride and joy of Donghon Hotel with a Michelin-starred head chef at the helm. Our head chef is in France on a culinary research trip. The South chef has taken his place for now and he cooks wonderfully as well. However, our upcoming customer is a very difficult one. Carta style when we serve pasta or pizza with a sip of wine. Chef learned to cook in Naples and his margarita pizza. Margherita? Margarita pizza was good, but it didn't really go well with the dinner course. Yeah, give me just a minute. Okay. Going quite dramatically, Bancho is famous for his ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients, and if it was originally featured in an overseas magazine. Might be our dark horse. That means Japanese is likely to be our best choice. Do you think it'll be alright? Indisputable, however, one great drawback is that he doesn't consider the preferences of his customers. His sole focus is letting people try new flavors. This is what drives his creativity, of course, but this time it won't really serve us. Dealing with the infamous Lewis Crawford, after all. Ah, yes, Bancho. What are you doing here? Oh, you're here, that's good. Come to check on the status of the manager's request. Look, all you want is just an ordinary Japanese food kitchen. Handing us a resume and explaining he'd been learning in Japan. All the sushi establishments listed in the resume were top tier, but Bancho never stayed in one place for long. He told me that he moved on each time after learning enough. The manager had a long talk with him and then left the operation of the Japanese food team to him. He could always be found in the kitchen, busy with something, day in and day out. He researched food on his own when there was no customers. He hated to be interrupted. Oh, yes. Training means thousands and tens of thousands of attempts. Practice without rest is the only way to produce meaningful results. You never skip research and practice, Bancho. It relieves me to see you so hard at work. Would you be willing to try servicing a VIP? That's right, we have an important guest who will increase our reputation, or rather, who might send it plummeting to the ground. She's an actress that's infamously hard to please and also a gourmet reviewer. Been a year since you joined the Donghong Hotel, which was never very strong, received much attention in a short span of time, and can't delay that your contribution to this was great. However, this means that we will also get customers who want special treatment. So that I should try and please this picky one in this crossword. Yes, this is important. Until his reputation lies in the belts. There's always been a battle with myself, not with others. Making perfect food has always been my goal, and that won't change no matter who I cook for. I simply use the best ingredients available in the current season, the most suitable recipe. Will that be okay with you? Individual dishes in your hand. However, I would like to offer input on the method of serving our guests. Sushi course offers various kinds of sushi in a certain order, with a few side dishes interspersed in between. It all allows us to use sushi to allow customers to try many different types of fish. What do you think of the sushi course? It's always your specialty. However, don't you think it would be too ordinary? If we choose to go with this, we'll likely use tuna sushi, pike eel sushi, or Oliver flounder sushi as the main dish. Oliver flounder being in season right now. That won't be very impressive, however. This is a dinner. I think a course would be better than a single dish. That means it would probably be better to employ a Western course format instead. That will be a bit different from the traditional method. I think I could add soup and horse vet, sashimi, side dishes, sushi, tempura, and dessert to the course. What do you think? This is soup to begin with. I think this will be fine up to the sushi. Tempura is next. I suppose shrimp would be the most logical choice. Packed with shrimp. We've kept everything pretty normal so far. This is where we'll add a little spice. Shark. I'm thinking of a dish that uses a shark head. Can sharks be eaten? Sharks are a very tasty fish. This is the time of year when they grow fat, boosting the flavor. The meat in the cheeks in particular has a lovely chewy texture, which reminds you of both ordinary something. Shark is too exotic of an ingredient. Couldn't we use something a little more widely consumed? Especially considering this is Lewis Crawford. Good food will impress anyone. Anyone who takes a bit will recognize the food for what it is. That is the best possible food that can be found around here in the current season. not that great of an idea, Bancho. Serve that dish and things go sideways, the consequences won't affect you alone, but both the manager and I will also take part of the blame. She's coming to the Dong Ho Hotel, not to a restaurant operated by you. A hotel must seek to provide the most restful and enjoyable experiences to its guests. That experience is the hotel will stand to lose by. That she'll hate it. She'll know from taking just a bite that it's one of the greatest foods. She's an extraordinarily picky person, after all. What a pity, I understand. I'll go with shrimp tempura then. It's younger than I expected. I was hoping for a slightly more experienced chef. Tight-lipped are we? Perhaps my looks leave you at a loss for words. Seems a little tense. She's still quite a skilled chef, I assure you. Looking forward to the food then. I remember the service here being quite alright for an old hotel. I like the carpet and the paintings on the walls as well. Furnishings at Gloria Hotel have a kitschy quality to them that I don't like. But to think there's no gym, it's a bit of a shocker. I need to exercise daily to maintain my figure. This day be as restful as possible. Everyone has a preferred way of resting. Well, the bathing facilities were good, so I'll content myself with that. More fish from the very first dish. Really is Japanese, isn't it? Is that salty taste supposed to disguise the fatty flavor? Even so, this is too salty. As that is a horse ever meant to stimulate the appetite, I did give it a stronger flavor. Don't tell me it's shrimp, the sort that's commonly served with rice. Desserts, no doubt. The usual fruit. I suppose I've tasted basically everything. Are you happy with her? It's about as good as I expected to be, I suppose. I suppose I could come here to eat every now and then, but why bother coming to a hotel to eat food that's quite average? Sure, our food is better than that of most other restaurants. The start of the course were interesting, of course, but serving pickled fish as an appetizer, I mean, really? A salad might have been better. They always bring out some obscure rolled dish, followed by boring fish cut and arranged all nicely. Seems our Japanese food and all to your liking. Ignorant of that fact, we served you Japanese, my mistake. Please accept my apologies. Whatever, it wasn't that good, but it was healthy at least. This hotel doesn't even have a gym, so I suppose the food should be healthy at the very least. May I have a word? I'm the master chef who works at bancho. I'm not that much of a speaker, so I've listened quietly, and I find it impossible to maintain my silence, however. Apparently you're supposed to have better food than anyone else, right? I know, bancho, Miss Dolores. It's most definitely my fault for failing to provide food that satisfies you. Will you not give me a chance to make up for my mistakes? I'm very busy. When you wish to wait on my real skills, I served you food that can objectively be called good. So you're saying you have something else you think will satisfy me? Alright, I'll wait, but remember, my time is valued. Your food better be amazing. Something I'm missing? Hold on. This is whole roasted shark head. Fried the whole head? It is an amazing dish. The meat in the cheeks hasn't been cut out. I chose to fry the head to preserve the supple texture. You never taste something like this anywhere else. It is a high quality dish made using the best possible ingredients. How can you call this food? What are you saying? Just take a bite. I guarantee you'll be transported to heaven. This is what service is like at the Dong. Pilot, now Banshee Yoshi, you apologize as well. I'm sorry, Miss Liz. Looks are not all there is to food. Why do you refuse to even try it, Miss Liz? I find this highly unpleasant. This is some kind of hidden camera prank or punishment. You'll pay for treating me like this. Don't think you'll get away from this. I'm leaving. Cancel my suite. Charge me a cancellation fee if you wish. I don't care. Would you not at least try it? You said the food was subpar and then challenged the chef, and the chef gave you what you wanted. Quit his job at the hotel enough, saying he needed to train. This My belief, if it wasn't so much the cooking itself as the ingredients and cooking methods that he researched. I'm a little for not giving up on the belief that he's going on the right path. It was the stubborn side of him that allowed him to attain his current level of skill working with you. Now he even started social media. I feel something has changed about him and I like it. I think you're good for him. Please continue to get along. Tell Bancho focus on his cooking. Alright. Oh, and that's just gonna... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Dave. You weren't around yesterday. I was a bit worried. Couldn't get in touch with you via radio either. What happened? Well, you see... I do. What a lucky experience. I'm not sure how I can help, but it's clear they have problems to deal with. Go talk with the residents first. I'd love to go as well, but as you said, only one person can use the sea people. What a pity. Any of my tools. Don't forget to check out the Cobra shop. Immediately travel to the sea people. The mirror is solar powered, so it is unusable at night. Okay. I'm probably going to need that to get, yeah, not much else to sell either. Wolf eel gill. Oh, okay. Sucks in nearby creatures, then explodes. Okay. That might be good. Okay, well. So yeah, that'll probably be the next one, but I need to craft like a normal one, which I have the materials to do. Not even worried.